We'll go ahead and get started. Happy Monday, everybody. Got a lot of deals going on. Several people have their first deals. Gino's going to unmute and talk about his deal that's coming to fruition this week. I have to call the attorney. Gino, if you could go ahead and unmute and go ahead and get started talking about your deal, that would be great. Go ahead, Gino. You got to unmute. I think Gino's having some technical difficulties. So we'll go ahead and go to Harjot. Harjot's got three or four deals, three or four callbacks. Harjot and I door knocked last week. Harjot, if you could unmute, let's talk about what you have going on right now.
Okay, so we went to a house not last week, but the week before in Santa Ana, and we found out that it actually burned down.
Mhm.
So from there, we looked the guy up, and we found out that he has another property in Riverside. So we went there, and he's renting that one out. So we were able to talk to the tenants who gave us his phone number. So we're gonna hopefully try and help him either sell the land that the burn down property was on and also hopefully do a loan because both of his properties are going through foreclosure. So hopefully we can help him out both ways. And then we had another one in Riverside where we're going to speak to her on Thursday, I believe.
Mhm.
She is in default right now, so hopefully we can help her and do a loan. And
Yep.
then we have another follow-up in Corona where he's in a condo. And we spoke to him a couple weeks ago. He said he's going to try and work things out with the bank, but he hasn't yet. So we're going to stop by later today.
Yep.
And then one more in Riverside where we think that she bought it from an investor, kind of like the investors we work with, but she wasn't able to make the payments. So we're going to hopefully try and help her either sell it or do a loan.
Yep. And I think Harjot, the key is in the follow up. So we have good follow up. We have the tenant in Riverside, the
Yeah.
lady Leslie Cunningham in Riverside, the other lady that's bought from an investor, and then the gentleman in Corona. So we should definitely stop by Riverside and Corona today. I think that's what we're going to do. Go to Riverside and then go to Corona. So I
Yes.
think that's key why you're getting deals is because you follow up. So how many days a week would you say you're door knocking, Harjot?
I'm trying to go almost every day. I'm not in school right now, so I've been going 5 days a week, and then
Okay.
I've also been making follow-up calls every day as well.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Keep up the great work. So you're calling and door knocking. Very
Yeah.
good. All right, awesome. Danny's on. Danny's got a couple deals going right now. I think he's on. Maybe I don't see. Oh, there he is. Yep, Danny's got one. I'll let him tell you about both of them, about Marietta and then Wildemar. We're still working on. Hey, Danny.
Hey Robert, happy Monday.
Happy Monday, sir.
Yeah, so the one for Marietta, that's actually the one that we talked about last week or Wildemar actually,
Mhm.
where we met with the gentleman and his girlfriend where he was about to lose the house. He was just worried, came in, said he was ready to sell and just let it go. So yeah, with this guy after that meeting, we thought we were gonna be like just smooth sailing from there, but he went dark. I stopped by the property. It was like a property kind of in like a real rural area of Wildemar. So I just wrote a note and I just left a note on his gate. So because he's got a pretty big lot on his property. So yeah, I just left a note that time. Hopefully he reads it and responds to us. Either gives me a call or Robert. So that one is just kind of like a cat and mouse game, just trying to get a hold of him. I got in touch with some other family members that I'm trying to have reach out to him and plug us in at the same time while they're on the phone. So that's one thing I'm trying to do with that one. But yeah, this guy went dark, so it's just kind of still chasing him around just until if he goes to foreclosure, then we'll see if he either comes back to work with us. And then the other one, this one actually had fell off a little bit like a couple weeks ago. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. We had this one on the hook for a while, but just kind of things went dark with the homeowners that wanted to sell.
Which city is this
And
one in? Is this the Marietta property?
yeah, this one is in Marietta.
Okay.
That one they went dark. They kind of got a little. I would say they were a little upset that we didn't get things done on time, so they decided to go back with the realtor that initially helped them get that house, but
Mhm.
they just called me yesterday. I didn't hear the call. They left me a text message saying to get back to them. And long story short, is that realtor fell off with them with helping them out, so they wanted our help again. Same option that we had on the table.
Mhm.
So we're just trying to get things squared out with the reinstatement amount and the total payoff, just so we know the numbers that need to be paid for the investor, just so they can still stay in the home, and then we stop the foreclosure on that one.
Exactly. And let me say this, it wasn't that we didn't get it done in time. It's not really a great deal, so the investor didn't want it. But what happened was another deal I had with that investor fell out. Actually, that deal was with Tanya and Elda. So because that one fell out, he said, okay, well, I'll take the Marietta property. But by then, the people had waited so long, they had already moved on. Well, like Danny said, now those people, now those that other realtor wasn't able to help them, so now they want to go with us. So, and then that's the Marietta property. So as long as we get those payoffs today or tomorrow, we should open escrow by Wednesday, I would say. Did I leave off anything, Danny? Is that pretty much
Yeah, that should be. I think that's pretty much it on that one. We're just waiting on the
okay?
guy to get back to me today.
Okay.
His schedule's pretty busy, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay, good. And he, Danny, because we had this problem before with him, we may need to have a talk with him, and he may need to just take like a half a day off to just get this stuff done because he was like this before where we couldn't get him till after 6 o'clock, and so he's definitely gonna have to get on board because we're ready to go, and they're gonna lose that house. So let me
Mm.
know what happens on that one later today after you talk to him. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you a call.
Awesome. All right. Hopefully, Gino can unmute. He's got his first deal going right now. Gino, if you're able to unmute, go ahead. Let everybody know what you're working on.
The house I door knocked in Ontario a couple months ago. The guy's finally come up for probate on. He goes to probate court on Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess you're going to talk to the lawyer after that, see what goes on. And we're going. He sounds like he wants ready to sell, and that's
Exactly.
the deal.
Yep, yep. That'll be your first deal. The house has a ton of equity. Probably if it was fixed up, 400,000 in equity. We'll sell it at an investor friendly price or list it. He inherited the house, but they didn't have a will, so we actually directed him to our probate attorney, and then our probate attorney got the job done. They go to court on the 6th, and we hope that he will have the authority to sell by maybe Friday or Monday. So that should be really good. And he already mentioned to Gino that he is looking to possibly sell.
Yes,
So, and Gino, you sent me on Saturday, you resent me the retran paper, right?
right.
Awesome. All right, good job. Keep it up. Gino, you hit about 36 doors last week. What cities did you hit?
I was in Rialto, San Bernardino, and Fontana.
Okay. Did you get any objections at the door?
I got a couple violent. Got one really bad objection where he was like, "Oh, just get away from me." I would take care of it. We take care of it. But basically, no, just two bad rejections.
Okay, but what about the other ones where they, didn't give you the appointment? What did they say? And then what did you say?
One said they had a loan mod. But we exchanged numbers. She still gave me her number. I said, it's good to have a plan B. I talked to her. Basically, it just two people were just basically upset. Like, I guess they had attitudes. Like, sometimes you're gonna get people who are gonna just really mad no matter what. They don't want
Yeah,
to talk.
that happens. That we get that all the time. Harjot and I experienced that a little bit on Friday, but I wasn't worried about it.
Yeah,
And that was from the neighbor. It wasn't even from the person in foreclosure.
right.
But yeah. So what's? Let me
And I
ask Joe.
also saw
Joe,
Irish six.
go ahead, Gino. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna try to a vacant house where I'm trying to find the relatives. So
Okay. How are you looking them up?
True People Search.
Okay, awesome. I know other people use that as well. Okay, that's good. That's good. Joe, what's an objection you heard at the door in the last week? First of all, go ahead, Joe, and unmute. What cities did you do this week, Joe?
I did Fontana, Rialto, Ontario, and Pomona.
And what's an objection you heard? How'd it go? Did you have some conversations?
I had some conversations, mostly not with one conversation with a homeowner, but he kind of just shut me down and was like, it was in Pomona, and he was like, I'm already working on it. I said, oh, I understand. That's great. I'm glad that you're handling it. I was like, I said, I just want to just show you several other options that maybe they haven't thought of because we've been doing this for over 15 years. And then he was like, "No, I'm already taking care of it." And then he just shut the door in my face, so I can't do
Okay.
nothing about that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
How many doors did you go to last week?
rough like 37.
Okay. All right. So good. Make sure you get to your doors, have those conversations, and tell them specifically what we can do.
Yeah.
Specifically, even yeah, tell them what we can do that we can do a loan to bring it out of foreclosure, or we can do a refi and give you a whole new loan. So that's good. Very good. Um, Marjorie and Hilda have just actually closed escrow Friday in Victorville, and they have another one I think we're going to get because it has an auction day coming up. We've been talking to them for about a month. So I think they're going to get that one. So that's probably Marjorie and Hilda's fifth deal, fourth deal, and most of their deals have been up in the high desert. But the deals are everywhere. So yeah, they just closed on Friday. I'll have a check for them tomorrow, Wednesday, and they have another one in Victorville. I think we're going to get. The lady signed the contract and then they backed out, but we think we're going to get that one. So let's see. Mr. Key, if you could unmute yourself, what cities are you doing? Did you do last week? What cities are you doing this week?
I did last week. I did Gardena, Inglewood, Lawndale, and I did part of 90047.
Okay, and did you talk to some homeowners?
I talked to a couple, but I didn't close them how you taught me to close them when I talked to you the other day. So they got me. So he kind of like blew me off.
Okay, okay.
So the people blew me off, but now that I know what to say and I've been practicing it, I'm gonna close for that appointment.
Okay, good. That's perfect. What did they say to you?
They said that they were working on it, and no, I said that's good. I said, but we can help you, get a new loan, refi it, and you don't have to have any. Your credit doesn't have to be good, basically. You just need to have equity in the property.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy, he was just like saying that his wife doesn't want to sell it, but they had a sale date for like the 8th, I believe.
Okay. Okay.
So me and him went round and round for a little bit, and then I tried to get him to set an appointment, but he didn't want to. He said we had already made arrangements with the bank already.
Okay.
So.
And that could be true. So you never know. And no matter how good you are, some people are not going to work with us. So you just got to forget about them. I don't worry about those people because we get some with attitude at the door and all that. Not a lot, but some. But the key is to get to those 30 to 40 a week. Because think about it, if you get to 30 to 40 a week and get one appointment a week, that's 4 appointments in a month. That's 2 deals.
Right.
So Danny can tell you because Danny's getting appointments, even the ones that go away for a while, they come back. Just like Marjorie and Hilda, the Victorville one, they closed. That one went dark for a couple of weeks. The one I think we're going to close later this week, they haven't talked to us in over a week. So that happens. So you just have to be consistent, but that's good. So now you know what to say to close them, right, Greg?
Yep.
That's good. Excellent. Excellent. Gianni, what cities did you do last week or which areas are you going to do this coming up week? Gianni's one of only 2 people in San Diego. I do have one more person in the San Diego area. Gianni, if you could unmute, what areas are you doing this week?
Okay. Wait a minute. Shoot.
Yeah, we got you,
Okay.
Gianni. Gianni, we got you on. All right.
I was hitting the wrong button.
No worries.
I did San Diego, La Mesa, Santee, and North San Diego County. I don't know how much you guys are familiar with that. North San Diego County, Escondido, San Marcos, Oceanside. Okay.
Okay, good. That area has a lot of foreclosures, especially like Oceanside. Well, just the whole, the county, because it's so large, you can, that section, there's a lot. How many doors do you think you got to last week?
I did 28 doors last week.
Okay, so this week you got to do an extra, well, you were close to your 30. Try to get to 35, 36. What days are you door knocking this week? That's good. 28 is close. That's right there. That's good.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to door knock 4 or 5 days a week right now. So I'm planning on going out later today
Okay.
I'll
That's good.
do a couple more hours tomorrow, Wednesday,
Okay.
and
And
so
I talked to a lot of people, Gianni. A lot of people are still going, 2, 3 o'clock. More people are home after 5, so you guys keep that in mind, especially after 4:30. I know sometimes people want to get it done, they want to get home and make dinner or whatever, but more people are home after 4 or 5. So just keep that in mind. Not just you, not you, Gianni. I'm just saying everybody. But because I usually don't door knock before about 4:30, and we're getting a lot of people, or at least a neighbor is home. So that I think is key. Any questions? We got a lot of deals going. I'm going to send out the text with Gino's deal, Harjot's deals, Danny's deals. Marjorie and Hilda just closed. They have another one in Victorville. So there's a lot of deals. It's pretty nice. I get lunch delivered while I'm on the Zoom. But we have a lot of deals going right now. So that's good. And nobody's doing foreclosures, you guys. So keep that in mind. Very few people. Nobody in my office. We got 220 agents, and nobody's doing foreclosure. Pretty much me. So there's less competition out there. Any questions? I know Travis and Nicole have one to follow up on. Nicole, you guys had one, and then I think he went dark. And then also Durana, I think she brought it out of foreclosure. What do you guys have going on right now? I think Nicole's on. Yep, there she is.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Nicole.
So right now, the guy that we were working with, his name was Travis too, actually.
Okay.
He did go dark on us. I think they maybe extended his auction date because he is still on there,
Okay,
but
good.
he has not reached back out to me as of now, but that could change. I'm gonna try him today again. So we're just kind of waiting on him to see what's going on. But I have
Okay.
also been training somebody, and tomorrow's going to be our first actual, like, we're going to run through her actually knocking. We've got to a point now where she's ready to hit
Okay,
the doors. I've got her
good.
trained up.
That's perfect. And she's in Atlanta, is that correct?
Yeah, she's in Atlanta.
Is she on the Zoom?
No, she's not today. I'm gonna add her though. I was gonna ask you about that. I wanted her to start coming to the Monday meetings now since she's trained up, she's ready.
Okay, you just have to send me her phone number and her email.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Okay, great. All right, good job, you guys. We have a lot of deals going on. We were on for about 20, almost 20 minutes. So great job. A lot of you guys have stuff going on this week. Let's try to get some more appointments this week. I'm ready. I door knocked 4 or 5 days last week. Harjot. I'm with Tanya Geary today. I'm with Tanae tomorrow. I'm with Daryl and his son on Thursday, and then back with Harjot Friday or Saturday. So let's get out there. If you want me to door knock with you, let me know. Let's get out there and get some deals. Have a great week, you guys. Keep me posted. Hopefully, we have more deals by next week. All right, great job. Travis and Nicole are going out tomorrow. Yep, you'll have one this by next week. All right, you guys have a great week. Let me know if you need anything. Talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Have a great week, you guys. Hey, sis.